Disclaimer, I do not mean to victim shame. I do not mean to victim shame, but common sense needs to be applied somewhere, and we need to make accountability great again, because it's pissing me off. I've seen this recycled narrative about 4 or 5 times by women creators where it goes like, oh, Bonnie Blue is hypersexual simply because she has either been raped, molested, groomed, just basically heavily sexually traumatized. No one wants to talk about that. And I'm just like, I could give a shit. I could care less about this succubus. I was gonna give it a leeway and really like, maybe this is a theory I would feed into, but after she said, quote, you know what tastes really good? Just about to be 18-year-old girls. Just about to be 18-year-old boys. Basically pushing this pedophilia behavior. She has literally said she loves going to campuses, going to spring breaks, hanging around the freshmen. She loves when they're just about to be 18. She loves it. I remember her taking a photo and her blurring out a couple people and saying, I don't even know if these kids are like 18 yet, but yum. What? And I'm not trying to deny the theory that people can become very hypersexual after they have been sexually traumatized. I've met a handful of women and a handful of men that have been hypersexual, but the only person that they were hurting was themselves and no one else. I have been essayed as a child. Molested frequently by one person, and I blamed myself a lot. I crucified myself. I was just like, why did you not speak up? Why did you protect this man? Did you want this? Like, I really crucified myself. Like, I look back at pictures of me as a child and I'm just like, this is a child. And someone found this to be so sexually alluring and deprived me of my innocence because they had to fill their sexual needs. And I lost something I could never retain. And I really punched the shit out of myself. I could never, in my wildest dreams, picture doing that to somebody else. And this is why it pisses me off when people try to justify, women try to justify Bonnie Blue. Because her pushing this pedophilia narrative really sickens my stomach. So I can't have empathy for someone willingly hurting somebody because they were hurt first. Does that make sense? Like, common sense, man. Like, if I hurt you and my justification is, oh, because somebody hurt me and I have to hurt you, how would you feel? How would you feel? And there's this pending case that's going on, and I will not clarify what case I'm talking about, but there's this woman and she goes like, yes, I know what I did was wrong, but no one's pointing out the fact that somebody did it to me first. Like, I was a victim first. If she would have held herself accountable and said, you know what, I did some evil satanic shit, hopefully the people I victimized could forgive me because I was such a piece of shit. I would have been like, wow, you have accountability, you have growth. You were in a tough situation and you did something foul and disgusting. But you know what? You're getting better. I would have at least given her her flowers, her roses. But her claiming victim to a situation she caused, I get that somebody hurt her first, but she perpetuating that hurt aggravates the living shit out of me. And I know I sound aggressive and I'm hateful about certain things, and I'm trying my hardest not to be, but when people try to deprive you of your innocence and try to really just rip you apart and they try to justify it, like, I don't understand, like, how are people just on board with this? Like, one time seeing this Bonnie Blue thing, this Bonnie Blue theory, I would have been fine, but 4 or 5 times, like, it's excessive now. It's excessive, and I don't think she's not getting enough hate. When I mean enough hate, like when Andrew Tate had his canceled era, he was like scrubbed off the internet. How is Bonnie Blue still having a platform? And worse yet, women defending her. I just can't make it mean sense. Like, am I losing it? When I mean, like, there's no justification. Like, oh, if a guy was molested as a child and then he molested somebody else, are you going to be like, oh my God, he was a victim? Like, his victim should not even feel a type of way because somebody hurt him first. Like, do you not see how stupid that shit sounds? Like, we justify why monsters become monsters and we give them a leeway. I could care less about Bonnie Blue being in what position she was when she was growing up, because her pushing this narrative out that to go after young girls and young boys, no. And I feel like because the people she's targeting the most are young boys, people don't pay attention to. That is just how I feel. If you feel a type of way, you feel a type of way. Anyways, I'll see you for the next time. Those are my thoughts, my opinions, and bring back common sense. I saw like this comment. Make accountability great again. We love that. We love that. I'll see you for the next time. Bye.